Alright guys, just real quick before we start the video, there's a couple mistakes that I made in this video. First of all, this video was sent to me in February. Before I went up, I watched the video clip of the send-in that was sent to me, but I didn't watch my review of it, so I forgot that this video was actually sent to me from a guy who had recorded it a year previously, but actually he recorded it in the spring, supposedly April or May. So when I'm talking about it, I'm assuming this is February, and I'm assuming there's like a snowpack up above dripping water down and making it muddy or something like that, okay? So disregard anything I say about it being winter. It was actually April or May, which is only about a month or two before what, you know, June 15th or whatever it is right now. 16th, 17th, no, it's actually the 19th, right? So it's almost July. So, I mean, it's kind of in between now and winter, but it's a lot muddier from what you see in the original than it was today when I went there. So I still think it would have been harder to get up there then than it was now, but it wasn't exactly winter. It was more of like early spring. So disregard anything about winter. I should have watched my breakdown instead of just the original and remember all those details instead of just going out there on a whim. I need to do a better job of that, guys, so I apologize for that. Just a lot of these videos that I'm reviewing every week, you know, I lose some of those details over time, and it's just difficult to retain all that stuff. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know if you guys think it's real or not. And like I said, disregard anything I say about snow. There probably is snowpacks mounted up above still, making that a little bit muddier than it was today. And today, all that snow is gone. But you can't see any snow in the video. There's no snow on the slopes, any of that kind of stuff. So anyway, guys, until next time, talk to you guys later. Watch the video. Enjoy. All right, so I'm up here, Payson Canyon, where that footage was sent to me a few months ago. And there's a lot of traffic up here, but I'm up here at the location. I'm going to just kind of walk along this road. It's kind of a sharp corner here, so I don't want to get run over by any cars. So I'm going to do my best to avoid that. But as you can see, here's that creek that he was filming. It is a completely different season, unfortunately. Again, just like the last review I did. I will try to come up here during the winter, you know, just to have different perspectives. But anyway, as you can see, here is, I mean, it's all grown in with a lot more brush and trees and stuff, but I don't know if you can tell how steep this is, but that's a straight off drop, about 15 feet down, and that other side, I don't know how steep it looks on the camera, but it's almost as steep as this here. So to climb up that would be kind of a difficult thing. It does get a little bit more slanted up here a little bit further, but I do believe this is where he was. And his creek looks very similar, right? Up here, and then he pans up to there, and there's the creature, and he shakes it around. Moose and stuff like that. This would be a good spot for him to have plenty of food. But again, is this the real thing? Is it a hoax? Is it real? I don't really know. So I was thinking about jumping down here and crossing over and trying to climb up there, but I'm by myself. I don't really feel like jumping off a cliff. I don't have anyone else to help me really get up here, and there's not really any easy way to get back up here. So, I mean, could a person jump over there and scramble up the hill and put on a suit and do that? Yeah, they could. Would it be easy? I mean, there's not really any easy access points all the way across this thing. It's all about this steep. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I mean, from here to the top of the hill, it isn't too far away. I would say about 30 to 50 feet at the most. But then again, it's hard to judge from being down here because I can't tell how far it was from the top of the rim. You know, it could have been standing 10 feet back on the top of the hill, even, maybe. But, all right, guys, so I actually did jump down here. I mean, it's only a 4-foot drop at this point right here, so hopefully I can climb back out. But here's the waterfall, little section he was filming, I believe. I mean, it could be it could be less water, it could be more water than at that point, but it was winter time, so I'm inclined to think that most of the water was frozen at that point. Now let's look at this hill. It's a pretty steep hill. I'm gonna try to make my way up there and then I'll put the camera on again, okay? All right, guys. So I have been trying to get up this thing for about 5 to 10 minutes now, and I actually took a nasty fell down that hill. And I know I might not be the most agile person, but I walked around this big rock way over there, and this is the easiest spot I can see. You can see that slip mark right there. That's from me, but you can see that's the top of the hill right up there, and that's a good 50 to 60 foot, maybe even 70 foot climb to the top. So it looks sort of deceiving from over there. It looks a lot closer, but I cannot do it. I mean, I'm not the most nimble, athletic person in the world, but I can't do it. It's not to say that you couldn't do it. I tried right here as well, and I couldn't quite make it up. So, guys, what is this? Is this? I'm gonna try to give it one more time. So I'm gonna put the camera away, and then I'll go back and give you guys a more, view from over there where the guy I was actually filming at. But I'm gonna try one more time right here and see if I can get up this. But it's not easy. All right, guys, I cannot get up here any further. All right, guys, I cannot get up here any further. I'm gonna slip off this hill, so I'm gonna try to get down without killing myself. But even this part where it looks fairly easy, it's fairly steep. So I'm gonna call this for now because I am not gonna die no matter how much I love you guys, my subscribers. But I'm not gonna fall and slip down this and hit my head on these rocks down here. Well, I'm still at risk, so I'm gonna put this away and get down here safer, okay? Anyways, guys, so this is definitely the place. It's a little bit drier probably, and a little bit greener than it was then. And it's probably a little bit drier because, that was during the winter, I guess, and supposedly. And so, I couldn't make it up that, and it was dry. So if that was anything, if it was any muddy, or if there was snow up there, I don't know if there was any snow on the slopes at all. I mean, how would you get up there even when it's dry? I mean, I'm not a very athletic person, so I mean, it's possible someone could scramble up there. But that creature looked pretty large, and if it's a large guy in a suit that crossed over the river, he might have the same problems that I did, especially if it was slippery or muddy. So, I mean, was the guy up there already? Was he over there somewhere, or was it a legitimate Bigfoot? I mean, it's definitely an interesting video now that I've been here, and I've tried to go up there myself, and it's not easy. The other thing is there's a gate down at the entrance of this. There's actually two gates. One way down the hill, and then one about, I don't know, half a mile that way, I suppose, I would guess. I don't know if they close that during the winter. I mean, it's kind of similar to the Tibble Fork thing. I mean, if there's less cars coming up here and stuff, is there more likely to be a Bigfoot? Obviously, there was some foot traffic because that guy was there filming. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about this one? Is this a legitimate deal, or is this another hoax that is hard to determine because of the location? I'm gonna kind of just walk and try to mimic what he did. I mean, it is a good 50 to 60 feet, maybe even 70 feet from the bottom of this to the top of the hill, and it's not easy to walk up there, as you could see. I mean, I really tried my best, guys. I couldn't get up there. If any of my subscribers live around here and you're a little bit more nimble than me, I would come up here. It's not Tibble Fork, it's Payson Canyon. Right after the second gate, you kind of come to this little brick wall thing, curves around to the left and heads up kind of towards, what's that? There's a waterfall of some sort up there, I guess. Anyways, it's before that. So come up here and check it out yourself, climb up there, send me your footage. I want to get over there and see what's up there. Anyways, guys, I'm going to show you some moose tracks over here in a second, or deer tracks that are up here in the mud. But anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe and like us on Facebook. That's in the description down below. And hope to do some more of these. They are fun, even though this one was stressful. I almost died a couple times climbing up that slope. But it's a beautiful canyon up here, guys. If you have a chance to come visit this place, come visit, especially if you're a Bigfoot fanatic. I mean, who knows if it's real or not, but I just want to know what you guys think now that I've been able to kind of come up here and cover this a little bit better. This road's very hazardous too, so this road is open during the winter. That guy filming would have had to watch out. And I mean, I'm in the middle of the road. I'm not in the middle of the road. I'm about 1.5 feet, 2 feet inside the road, you know, and then there's this cliff. So if anything wants to come run me over, I have to jump off this cliff or run that way as fast as possible. So if this road's open in the winter, it's gonna be it's not a very convenient place to film. He's right there, guys. Can you see him? Alright guys, there's definitely wildlife up here, deer and stuff like that. Plenty of food for supposed Sasquatch. Alright guys, what do you guys think? Is this a hoax? Is this stuff real? Coming up here, I mean, I was really skeptical of this one in the beginning because he wanted to remain anonymous. He didn't give too many details. I don't know, the creature doesn't look super convincing, but I had a hard time going up there. Again, I'm not very athletic. I'm not the most nimble guy, but let me know what you guys think in the description. I mean, this kind of has increased my faith in that sighting, but I mean, it's not for sure. I really want to know for sure. I mean, that's what all of us Bigfoot believers want to know. We want to know for sure, right? So it's hard to tell. What do you guys think? Talk to you guys later. Please subscribe, like us on Facebook.